When discussing martial arts cinema, two names consistently dominate the conversation: Jackie Chan and Tony Jaa. These legendary fighters have redefined what's possible in action choreography, each bringing their unique style and cultural heritage to the screen. Jackie Chan, the Hong Kong maestro who seamlessly blends comedy with bone-crunching stunts, has entertained audiences for over 5 decades. Tony Jaa, Thailand's Muay Thai phenomenon, burst onto the international scene with raw, unfiltered martial arts that left viewers breathless. Both performers reached their physical peaks at different points in cinema history. Yet the question remains tantalizingly unanswered. If these two titans faced off in their absolute prime, who would emerge victorious? This isn't just about comparing film careers or box office numbers. This is about analyzing pure fighting ability, technique, and the tools each warrior brings to the battlefield. Jackie Chan's fighting style is a spectacular fusion of multiple disciplines. Trained rigorously at the China Drama Academy and Peking Opera, Chan mastered Kung Fu, Hapkido, and acrobatics from childhood. His approach emphasizes fluid movement, environmental awareness, and creative improvisation. Chan's signature move isn't just a punch or kick, it's using a ladder, chair, or even a refrigerator as both weapon and shield. Chan's strengths lie in his incredible agility, lightning-fast reflexes, and unparalleled ability to adapt to any environment. He reads spaces like a chess master, constantly positioning himself to exploit angles and objects around him. His weaknesses, however, include a comparative lack of raw power in traditional striking and a style that sometimes prioritizes showmanship over brutal efficiency. Tony Jaa represents pure, devastating martial arts power. His foundation in Muay Thai, Thailand's ancient art of 8 limbs, gives him access to crushing elbows, knees, shins, and fists. Jaa also incorporates Muay Boran, ancient Muay Thai, and elements of acrobatic martial arts, though his approach favors directness over theatricality. Jaa's strengths are formidable: bone-shattering power, exceptional balance, devastating clinch work, and an ability to deliver combinations that would overwhelm most opponents. His flying knees and elbow strikes are legendary for their force. His weaknesses include less emphasis on environmental adaptation and a more straightforward, less deceptive fighting approach compared to Chan's unpredictable style. The battle begins, and the fight erupts in a cluttered warehouse filled with equipment, boxes, and improvised weapons. Chan immediately goes on the defensive, using his superior footwork to create distance while scanning for advantages. He grabs a bamboo pole, testing Jaa's range while staying mobile. Jaa presses forward with calculated aggression, throwing low kicks to limit Chan's mobility. Chan responds by vaulting over obstacles, making Jaa chase him through the environment. When Jaa corners him, Chan uses a combination of props, swinging on chains, sliding under machinery to escape and counter. However, when Jaa lands a solid body kick, Chan feels the difference in raw power. This round showcases Chan's survival instincts against Jaa's relentless pressure. In an open courtyard, the dynamics shift. Without environmental advantages, Chan must rely on pure technique. He employs drunken boxing movements, making himself an unpredictable target while probing Jaa's defenses with quick strikes. Jaa's Muay Thai training shines here. He controls distance with devastating low kicks, checking Chan's kicks with raised shins that could break bones. Chan attempts to close the distance for trapping and grappling, where his kung fu background gives him advantage. But Jaa's clinch work, a Muay Thai specialty, proves dangerous. When Jaa catches Chan in the clinch, he delivers punishing knees that test Chan's resilience. Chan escapes using superior wrestling transitions, but he's taking more damage than he's inflicting. The final confrontation occurs on a city street with vehicles, scaffolding, and various obstacles. This is where Chan's genius truly manifests. He uses car hoods for springboards, street signs for weapons, and even his jacket as a distraction. His creativity forces Jaa to fight reactively rather than dictating pace. Jaa, however, adapts. He times one of Chan's acrobatic maneuvers and catches him mid-flight with a perfectly placed elbow. Chan crashes hard but rolls with the impact, his legendary stunt training allowing him to absorb what would incapacitate others. The fight intensifies, both warriors bloodied and exhausted, exchanging techniques that blur the line between martial arts and artistry. Strengths and weaknesses analysis. After analyzing both fighters comprehensively, the winner comes down to the specific context of the battle. Jackie Chan's strengths, environmental adaptation, creativity, unpredictability, and durability make him exceptional in chaotic, prop-filled settings. His weaknesses are his comparative lack of one-strike knockout power and vulnerability in pure technical exchanges against elite strikers. Tony Jaa's strengths, devastating striking power, superior Muay Thai technique, and bone-crushing combinations make him dominant in open, technical fights. His weaknesses are less experience with environmental improvisation and predictability against unorthodox styles. In their absolute prime, Tony Jaa would likely emerge victorious in most scenarios, while Jackie Chan's creativity and environmental mastery would extend the fight and create spectacular moments. Jaa's superior striking power, technical Muay Thai skills, and ability to end fights with single strikes give him the decisive advantage. In a confined cage or ring environment, Jaa's victory becomes even more probable. However, in a Hollywood movie warehouse filled with props and possibilities, Chan could potentially orchestrate a scenario where his genius-level environmental exploitation overcomes Jaa's power. But this would be the exception rather than the rule. Both Jackie Chan and Tony Jaa have left indelible marks on martial arts cinema. Chan revolutionized how action sequences could blend humor, narrative, and death-defying stunts, while Jaa reminded audiences that raw, authentic martial arts still have the power to astound. The legacy of these warriors continues inspiring new generations of action stars who attempt to combine Chan's creativity with Jaa's authenticity. The future of martial arts cinema will undoubtedly be shaped by the paths these legends carved, proving that different approaches to the craft can coexist and elevate the genre to new heights.